What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about the whole Five Nights at Freddy's video stuff. So as you know, I have not posted a Five Nights at Freddy's 1 or 2 video in a long time now. Well, obviously I still need to do the Golden Freddy challenge mode, which I'll throw out someday eventually. I have no clue when, but yeah, the point is Five Nights at Freddy's is probably a game that you can easily get views out of, and I'm not gonna disagree with that anymore, because if you really think about it, it's probably the easiest thing to upload on YouTube now. I mean, seriously, you could not edit the video. You actually have to do no work. All you have to do is finish the night and just upload that. Like, even when I was doing Five Nights at Wario's, there's like no editing going in. All I have to do is slap the video in and just upload it like that, because it's those type of games that are so easy to work with, I guess you could say. You know, there's no editing involved, there's nothing involved. It's literally just playing the game at its core. But my channel is based on Five Nights at Freddy's, and as good as that may sound to you, it's not really that good, because this is an indie game, and once it dies off, of course, everyone who has based their Five Nights at Freddy's channel on will probably die off with it, because, you know, there's already people that have capitalized on other games. So what I'm trying to do is, you know, generate towards that field of any game on my channel. Now, there's gonna be people that don't like that, there's gonna be people that do like that, there's gonna be people, you know, it's 50-50. I think it should be somewhere around like that. But the point is, you know, I don't want to upload. It gets pretty repetitive, guys. You know, just playing the same game over and over and over again. Especially a game like Five Nights at Freddy's, when it's just a point-and-click game. You know, it's just a point-and-click game to me. You know, it's pretty easy. And Five Nights at Freddy's is a game you can beat in a couple of hours. Maybe one day. Like, I'm talking completely beat from night 1 to night 7 and all of its challenges. I'm pretty sure you could beat it in one day. And what does a Five Nights at Freddy's base channel do after you beat Five Nights at Freddy's? You know, there's only like 7 nights to it, so it's only 7 videos. And just doing custom challenges is absolutely irrelevant. It doesn't do anything, and it's just boring. So, you know, I'm trying to move on towards any other game. You know, we're talking about Gary's Mod, all that stuff, randomness. You know, just trying to throw in a variety. I mean, Gary's Mod is pretty fun. I know it's overplayed on YouTube as well, which is an issue. It really is an issue. But I guess maybe as I grow, maybe as I get a stronger fan base that comes for me, not for the game, maybe I'll upload more stuff. Because again, guys, practically the only people that want to watch my videos is when it is Five Nights at Freddy's based or related to Five Nights at Freddy's, and you know, that's fine, because I built it off it. You know, that was my fault. And now that I want to transition away from that, because I don't want to start uploading theories like crazy, because, you know, there's no reason to upload theories anymore. It's just confusing the storyline even more for us. And you know, then there's people that like to say, oh yeah, it's okay to upload theories, it's just for fun. Well, it may be just for fun, but there's actually people that believe you, and there's people that, you know, go to my channel and start commenting saying, yo, have you heard about this theory so and so, or pro, there's new information, there's new evidence, or you know what I mean? So it's like, fine, go watch any theory video you want, but don't bring it to my channel, please, because there's absolutely no reason to upload theory videos aside from teaser images. Theory videos should be based off Scott's website or the game. It shouldn't be based off your mind. You can't just say something completely different from whatever the game stands for, slap it on a video and call it a theory. Because once you start uploading a theory, as most of your channel's videos, they're gonna start contradicting each other, because, you know, theories can do that. So what you would be saying in one video could be completely negated in the next. And it's not like I quit Five Nights at Freddy's forever, of course. I'm gonna have to play Five Nights at Freddy's 3, but I'm gonna speed rush through that thing. I think I'm gonna upload the entire game in like 1 or 2 days. I'll try to do it in one day. Upload night 1 through 7 in one day, the day it releases. I'll go ham on that. But of course, guys, again, basing your channel on Five Nights at Freddy's is not a good way to do YouTube as a long-term career. Alright? I want to do YouTube as a hobby, and I want to do it for a long time. But you cannot do YouTube with Five Nights at Freddy's as your main attraction, because the game will die, and its fan base is pretty bad. I mean, seriously, the fan base is crazy. I don't know why it's gotten so bad, to be completely honest, because it was pretty good in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Started going bad in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, but now it's just god awful. You know, it kind of makes me feel ashamed to even be part of it, but you know, that's, you know, it doesn't matter. I walked this path, it was my choice, it was my fault, blah blah blah. But I mean, really, if you only did stay for Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, that's cool, that's fine. But you could just unsubscribe, since, you know, I'm gonna try to move on to other games. And you know, you shouldn't even subscribe first of all if you're just gonna stay for the game. You know, you just watch the video, and then, you know, don't even subscribe. Just watch the video, drop a like, and continue on with your life. You don't need to subscribe. Subscribing is not necessary. You know, what I care about is having a large amount of interaction in the comments section. But seriously, like most days now, all the comments are like, pro more theories, pro more Five Nights at Freddy's, pro I found new information, pro hear out my theory. Guys, I'm not that type of channel. I was never big on theories in the first place. I mean, I know my best videos are theories, but it's not like I uploaded like 100,000 theories on my channel. I did do quite a bit. I did do a lot, but it's not like most of my videos are theories. So, you know, and that's cool. But I don't know where you got the impression that I am theory based. Nah, I'm just Five Nights at Freddy's based. But yeah, it's more preferable when you comment about what's going on in the video. Like, for example, if I make a Gary's Mod video and you start off talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, I mean, like, you know, what's up with that? Like, why are you gonna drop a Five Nights at Freddy's comment on a Gary's Mod video? And that's probably most comments. But you know, I'm not complaining because it is my fault. I'm just letting you guys know, for anyone confused on, oh, where's the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff, or oh, more theories. Well, you know, again, the game is considered a milk out by many YouTubers, and the Five Nights at Freddy's community has actually been called out by a lot of famous YouTubers. Now, I'm not going to say their names, but if you have been on my Twitter, I actually did tweet about it. And I'm just going to say that these are YouTubers that I actually watch personally. And it really, really sucks when the YouTuber you watch calls out the game you're based on a sellout and a source of getting easy views and easy money on YouTube. You know, that hurts me personally. I don't know about these other Five Nights at Freddy's channels. I don't even know if they care. But, you know, these are the people I've looked up to a long time. The people I actually want to play with. The people I just want to, you know, meet. These YouTubers. And, you know, getting caught out by them just sort of set off the final spark for me, saying like, wow, this was not a good choice. You know, I've been thinking about it for a while now, as you can see, since I toned down on the Five Nights at Freddy's videos. You know, I've been uploading both different games and Five Nights at Freddy's. But yeah, you know, I guess the purpose of this video is to set aside the people that will watch me for me, and the people that will watch me just because I uploaded Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, it's your choice to unsubscribe, you know, all that stuff. And, you know, it's cool. But I saw this one YouTuber say, you click on the video for whatever its content is, whatever game the person is playing, and then you press the subscribe button for the person playing the game, not for the game. If you just want to see the game, guys, only view the video and do not subscribe. If you want to see more of the same person playing that certain game or another game, then subscribe. But if you subscribe to the channel just because of the game he's playing, that's not a good idea. Because chances are he's not going to continue to play that game after a certain amount of time. And, you know, you're probably going to rage at that point. But, you know, that's how it is. Games lose popularity and new stuff comes up. Everybody jumps at the chance to play new games. Who doesn't? Things get boring. So, yeah, it's just a video letting you guys know what's up. Why the lack of Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. And, yeah, Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.